When someone we care about hurts us or breaks our trust, it can leave deep emotional wounds. In such moments, an apology becomes a crucial bridge towards healing and rebuilding the bond. However, not all apologies are created equal, and a poorly delivered one can sometimes exacerbate the pain. Apologizing is an art that goes beyond a mere "I'm sorry." It requires sincerity, empathy, and a genuine commitment to change. In this video, we will explore the 4 essential steps towards crafting a meaningful apology, one that can mend hearts, restore trust, and ultimately strengthen the precious relationships we hold dear. The first step in the art of offering a genuine apology lies in acknowledging your responsibility. It requires courage to confront your actions and admit that they caused harm or offense to the other person. This is not the time to deflect the blame or attempt to share it with the other party. Avoid using statements that shift the responsibility away from you or minimize the impact of your actions. For instance, saying, "I'm sorry I lashed out at you, but you made me so angry. You shouldn't have criticized me," is a classic example of defending yourself and blaming the other person. Such statements only deepen the divide and fail to take ownership of your part in the situation. Instead, a sincere apology focuses on acknowledging your role and the consequences of your actions. For example, saying, "I realized I shouldn't have shared your information with other people. I understand it was a breach of your trust, and I'm truly sorry for my actions," demonstrates genuine remorse and accountability. By acknowledging your responsibility, you validate the other person's feelings and show empathy for the pain or hurt they experienced. This step sets the foundation for a meaningful apology and opens the doors for healing and reconciliation. Step 2 is to provide an explanation for what went wrong. Although this step may seem like defending yourself, its purpose is to demonstrate that your actions were not intentional or that the outcome of hurting the person was unintended. It's important to remember that this explanation should not only be used as an excuse, but rather as an opportunity to show that you understand the impact of your actions. For instance, if your actions were triggered by irritation and you lashed out, it's essential to focus on your own behavior rather than placing blame on the other person's actions. Instead of saying, "I was wrong for calling you stupid. I know I'm not very patient with people who have trouble listening when you talk to them," which includes a passive-aggressive dig. Focus on taking responsibility for your actions without any conditional statements. However, if you believe that both you and the other person share some blame in the situation, it may be best to wait until you've had time to process your feelings before having a discussion. Address your apology first, then later, when you're both calm, you can discuss how their actions affected you. This approach ensures that your apology is not conditioned on them taking responsibility, allowing for more genuine healing and reconciliation. An example of non-defensive explanation for an offense like sharing personal information without permission could be, "I was trying to help someone who was going through a similar situation, and I thought sharing your story would give them some tips on how to handle things. In hindsight, I should have asked your permission and see how you felt about it first." This kind of explanation provides context for your actions and show that you understand the impact of your behavior on the other person. The third step is to express genuine remorse. This step can be challenging, especially if you feel ashamed or angry at yourself for your actions. However, expressing remorse is crucial for both parties to begin the healing process. Avoid trying to soften your remorse with statements like, "I don't know what came over me," or "This isn't like me." These statements shift blame away from yourself, implying that some external factors caused your actions, which can undermine the sincerity of your apology. Instead, be direct and sincere in your expression of remorse. For example, you can say, "I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down, and I won't let it happen again." This demonstrates ownership of your actions and shows that you genuinely regret your behavior. It's important to remember that the other person's response to your apology may vary. They may not receive it well, especially if the offense was significant or the relationship is strained. In such cases, they might react defensively or dismissively. If they respond negatively, resist the urge to become defensive or close yourself off emotionally. Receiving a negative response doesn't invalidate the importance of offering a sincere apology. Apologizing is an exercise in vulnerability, not just for the other person, but also for yourself. It's an opportunity for personal growth and psychological strengthening as you take the risk of being open and honest with someone, even when they may not respond positively. Last but not the least is to offer to make amends. This step is crucial in rebuilding trust and demonstrating your commitment to repairing the damage caused by your actions. Making things right shows that you take the situation seriously and are willing to take responsibility for your behavior. When offering to make amends, it's essential to suggest concrete ways to repair the harm done or prevent similar situations from happening again. This proactive approach demonstrates your genuine intent to learn from your mistake and improve. If you're unsure about how to make amends, you can simply ask the other person, "How can I make this right?" This opens up the opportunity for them to express their needs and preferences. It's important to recognize that not every situation will have a clear path to making amends, and not all apologies will have a happy ending. Some people may have unresolved issues or use your offenses as leverage in the relationship. In such cases, it's crucial to assess the dynamics and see if there are any attempts to take advantage of the situation. If the person responds with an attitude of "you'll always owe me," it may be a sign of a deeper issue in the relationship. While you should still try to make things right if there's a reasonable way to do so, it's essential to address the issue in a separate conversation and communicate your concerns. However, regardless of the outcome, the process of acknowledging wrongdoing, expressing remorse, and offering to make amends is a valuable learning experience for personal growth. Developing the skill to take responsibility for your actions and work towards positive change is essential in becoming a better person. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on personal growth and relationship advice. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and let us know if you have any other topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Remember, learning to apologize effectively is a valuable skill that can lead to a stronger connection and better understanding in all areas of life. So take the time to reflect on your actions, communicate openly, and work towards building healthier relationships. As always, thank you for being a part of our community. Stay tuned for more videos, and until next time, take care and keep growing.